All right. No 30-second intro. Let's just cut to the chase of this already. Uh Richard Sherman. Wow. I don't even know what to say. This might be one of the most craziest cases I have seen in the NFL in years. I mean, wow. I don't even know where to start. So basically, what had happened last night was Richard Sherman was arrested off of charges of domestic assault and violence, and he could be going to prison for a very long time. Now, he is definitely done in the league. Like, he was having a hard time trying to sign with the team. He's also getting up there with age. Now he's just done. Like, he's never going to play NFL. I'd be shocked if he plays another NFL snap again. Because, so say all you want about Antonio Brown this, Antonio Brown that. At the end of the day, like Antonio Brown is a piece of shit, right? But this is beyond Antonio Brown. This is crazy. Like this is actually like concerning to the point where I'm starting to think to myself, does this man already have CTE? And if he does, is he already at the advanced stages of this? Like this man, he needs to go to jail. He needs to get help. He needs everything right now. He deserves everything that he's getting to him right now. Like seriously. I'm ashamed because I at one point was the Richard Sherman fan. He went to my favorite college football team. He talked a lot of crap about the 49ers in that one game with Michael Crabtree. He was a lockdown corner, considered one of, if not the best corners in the game. And I'll say right now, you see by the title, at one point I wanted Richard Sherman. But thank God we went with Casey Hayward, who's been familiar with the scheme instead recently. Because also got Rich Sherman played in Gus Bradley's system as well, but like I'm talking recently. And wow, man, this is crazy. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, it's something like that, man. Let me go ahead and kind of get more into detail of what had happened, but man, that is crazy. What just happened? Um, the the police chief, in the area where Richard Sherman got arrested in, he said Sherman and officers sustained minor injuries in an altercation when he resisted arrest. That's another thing too. He resisted arrest. Sherman tried to gain entry into his ex-wife's parents' residence. He did not gain entry and was eventually taken into custody. What makes this even more crazy was that Richard Sherman was drunk. He was fucking drunk, guys. But it gets worse. This dude was drunk driving on a freeway, and he fucking crashed into a fucking freeway overpass or whatever that thing is called on the freeway. Like, wow. This is insane. I've never seen any. I'm honestly at a loss for words. Like, I don't even know what to say. I've actually seen Richard Sherman like in person. I've actually met Richard Sherman. So like this one kind of hits, even though he was never a Raider. This one hits really. Like I'm wow. Wow. Yeah, it says Washington State Police are also investigating Richard Sherman connection to a hit and run and damaged state of Department Transportation property. States say at about 1 a.m. Pacific, they received a report that a single car accident, a car stuck in a concrete barrier. So he was a part of a hit and run. Oh my God, he's facing so many fucking counts. It's insane. This is insane. And apparently he had a bottle of vodka inside his system, as well as a bottle of Hennessy. Like wow. Wow, that is. Huh. Like I don't even know what to say. Wow. Yeah, I thought I would go live and kind of talk about this and just address it, but I don't even know because I'm honestly as I'm going live right now, I'm getting more of the details about this because when I got home from work, I wanted to talk about this, but I can't. It's just too much to process right now. Like he had one vodka bottle, one Hennessy bottle, man. So he drove drunk, got into a hit and run with another car, went into his ex-wife's parents' house without entry, and was being aggressive and violent. And when the cops showed up, he tried resisting arrest, and a canine too. I forgot about that. A canine attacked him, and he is being currently held in bail without bond, or I'm sorry, in jail without bond. I said bail. Sorry, I haven't really gotten much sleep as of like the past few days. Like I said, house has been renovated, so hopefully you guys can understand there. But wow. And then you can kind of hear during the phone call. I'm actually play this phone call right now. Now, before I play the phone call, this is very sensitive um, and very disturbing to listen to. So if you have a weekend heart, please do not listen to this. So no, I I regret now saying that I wanted Richard Sherman before we picked up Casey Hayward, obviously, because obviously when we picked up Casey Hayward, there was no point in us getting Richard Sherman. But now it's like no, and I'm glad we didn't pick him up because this would have backfired towards the Raiders organization for sure. Instead, now Niner fans and Seattle fans are shaking because they were the teams that throughout like up until like late July. Wow, we're already in July. They were the only teams that seemed to be interested in Sherman. You know. And could this also be too like maybe at the end of the day this could be CTE related? This could, and I think it is honestly. I mean, we won't know until Richard Sherman's dead, right? Like they don't check if you have CTE or not. They don't diagnose you with CTE or not until you're officially like brain dead, right? I want to know if this was all frustration from Richard Sherman and anger at the fact that he couldn't sign with the team at the price he wanted. Because I mean, Richard Sherman's a hell of a competitor. You know, he's a guy that wants to be the best, and he wants to be paid like it too. That could have also definitely played an effect to that as well. Definitely. Let me go ahead and play it, you guys. This is 2.5 minutes long. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and play it to you guys. This is the wife of Richard Sherman, as she's calling 911 to report basically her husband for just trying to go into her parents' house without fucking entry and being all violent, aggressive, and whatnot. So here you guys go. Here it is, the 911 phone call from Richard Sherman.
911, what are you reporting? I need officers to my house now. My husband is drunk and belligerent. What can kill himself? Stop. What's the address? Are there any weapons? Stop. There's no gun. I'm saying there are no weapons, ma'am. There are no weapons. You need to stop interrupting me so I can get the information I need to get officers expedited. I need officers here now. What's he doing that you think he's going to harm himself? He's being aggressive. He has sent text message. I took the keys out. They're in your car. He's trying to leave now in the house. He's being aggressive. He's wrestling with my uncle. He's threatening to kill himself. He has sent text.
Wow, he was wrestling with his uncle? This was bad. This is bad.
To people saying he's going to hang himself. He's saying that if the police show up, so please don't shoot is what I'm asking. Okay, wait. Say that again. He says if the police show up, he said if the police show up, that he'll try to fight them. So they need to understand that he is. Okay. it been physical with anybody there? You said he's trying to fight your uncle? Yes, it has. Yes, it has. How has it been physical? He just tried to fight him. Okay, trying to fight somebody and actually being physical is two different things. How has it been physical? It's a 2016 black Mercedes. Richard, please stop. Richard, please stop. Please stop. Is that a sedan, SUV? It's just a black sedan Mercedes SUV. Okay. He's not going to be able to get out the gate. I cut it off. What do you mean you cut it off? I cut the gate. We live behind it. It's Richard Sherman. Like, ma'am, this is like a emergency. I need officers here now. Listen to me. I'm handling this. You need to stop telling me that. Okay, but what I'm not going to slow help down. He's not going to slow help down. Okay, well, what I need to know is that he. What's your name? My name is Ashley Sherman. Do you know what his date of birth is? 3/30/88. Okay, slow down so I can understand you. What's the date of birth? March 30th, 1988.
So he literally drove through the gate. Tell me I'm the only one that didn't notice that, right, in that phone call. He drove through the gate as well. Oh my God. And yeah, that dispatcher was terrible. Like, this lady is in a fucking state of crisis. And I understand, as a dispatcher, you have to keep you as much as professional as you can. You got to get as much information as you can. You got to make sure to tell the caller to calm down and whatnot. But like, dude, like at the end of the day, this is a fucking emergency, a real emergency. This dude committed so many acts of felonies, was trying to attack like her family. Like, I mean, she has every right to be scared, bro. I would be fucking scared if I was in her shoes. Like, what the fuck? Like, that is crazy. I don't even know what to say now. Like, he drove 2 bottles, or he drank 2 bottles of vodka and Hennessy, like, down the patch. He went to a freeway, driving drunk on a freeway, and drove past a freeway pass or whatever it's called, and I got into a hit and run. Went to his wife's parents' house and tried to fight everybody. Was at one point wrestling with his uncle. Then literally drove through the gates. And then once the cops showed up, he tried to fight the cops. And he got attacked by a canine, and now he is currently sitting without any bail. Wow. Like, I mean, everybody's talking about the dispatcher, but like, I remember telling a lady telling a woman to calm down when she was freaking out because her car was filling up with water, and they didn't find her in time. Yeah. I got you. Give me 1 second. Like, everybody's, like I said, like, everybody's talking about that lady, and that lady is a bitch. I honestly hope that, like, hold on. There's some more news that's just dropping. Richard Sherman's wife reacts to the PD ex-in-laws. What does that mean? Wait, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Whatever. Okay, I will do that. It's on Twitter, actually, but let me see if I can try to send you guys the link. I can't guarantee that I will, but I can try. Shout out to Ari Mirov from My Sports Update on Twitter. It seems like he's always the first one to. Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed as well. She was also pissed as well, man. Like, damn. There you go, guys. So the link is right there if you guys want to listen to the phone call. Wow. I really don't even know what the fuck to say right now, man. Like, I'm still just trying to process this all, man. I literally saw this man in person. I literally was a fan of his. This guy went to my favorite college football team. And at one point, I wanted him to be a Raider, and it seemed like it could have happened. And I'm glad it did not happen. I'm really, really, really glad. I'm glad we got Casey Hayward instead, man. I'm glad we got him instead. Wow. With that being said, you guys, I'm gonna leave it like that. This has been your boy Ash, and I'm out. Peace and go Raiders.